Oh shit, hold on. No, I wanted to mute. My youth. Alright, cool. You're gonna hear a heater going behind me. Shit happens. I just advanced 10 seconds farther ahead into my own live. I think I'm in the future. This is like Spaceballs. Hello, Beach. Hello, Grayson. How's everybody doing? My life coach is just sitting there, just watching me. He's actually watching the pan of hot dogs that I have sitting here. Hold on, let me clean this camera. There we go. So, come on in. Ask me some questions. God damn it, stop. Don't send me money, Grayson. Hey, Dove Season, what's up? Sorry, I have my laptop on a chair in front of me. But, yeah. Come on in. We'll hang out for a while tonight. Answer questions, things like that. No guns behind me. I didn't have time to set that up. I'm on a different wall in here, so. Yeah. If this was a Twitch live, I could. Oh, I'd like to also talk about what they're doing, and I think this should become a much more publicized thing. I think it's bullshit, and I welcome them actually giving me strikes so I can actually take them to court. Your truck went into the shop and it's $4,000. I thought all it needed was an alignment, dude. How you doing? Still getting over the COVID, but I've got a dog, so I'm all right. Didn't you have like 200K subs? No, I've never had 200K. Apparently there's more. 4K, that's an entire front end rebuild, man. Or at least it damn well better be, because that's a lot of money. Fuck it. Take it back, drive it until the wheels fall off, trade it in on something else. Oh, Nero, what's going on? Oh, well, I must be thinking of someone else. Yeah, no, I've never had 200K. I hit 189,000 and it's kind of stymied itself. And then YouTube is treating me like I'm a new channel again when it comes to notifications. So yeah, they're fucking with me. So now I'll put money into it. That's what they always say. So what YouTube is currently doing to me is they are preventing me from taking legal action against them by just barely this much, just barely missing the threshold for a defamation. So I've talked about it a bunch of times. They are removing videos and claiming that I'm selling firearms. I'm facilitating the sale of firearms illegally, and that's their excuse for taking my shit down. But they're doing it without giving me warnings, and they're not giving me strikes. The reason they're doing that is almost ingenious on their part, but it's also very suspect and highly fuckery. So the reason they're doing it that way is because if nobody in the public, aka you guys, see the notification on my page, and when you look for that video, it says this video has been removed due to a community guidelines violation, blah blah blah. Example, facilitating the sale of restricted goods. If it doesn't say that on the video, it's not defamation. So what they're doing is they're just deleting the video, giving me this bullshit reason, automatically rejecting the appeal, so that they don't have to face a defamation lawsuit. So I'm looking into a lawyer to start a class action lawsuit against them because what they're doing is so unethical, it's bordering on illegal. But because they are a private corporation, they technically can do what they want, but they can't do it if it's pushing into the realm of illegality. Bass by the pound. Yeah, man, I literally am. So YouTube has killed my everything. It's weird. I can't like your video. Why not? Oh, when I touch my screen, it's fucking me up. Hold on a second. I can. That's weird. It must be on your end. Where's your child support? Girl, that kid ain't mine. Come on. We both know that if it had been my kid, it would have come out sideways with a dented head. Was that just a really smart way to get people to click on the like button? No, it's 100% true. I'm currently sitting in a makeshift room that I built into a shop that I can't use because I can't afford it. Yeah, I'm not sure if they did that on purpose or because I'm talking about them and the algorithm is catching it. They're stopping people from doing things. But yeah, so like I was saying, okay, I've run into this Tracy person several times a day on several different streams because today I just ain't got nothing better to do. I must go. I'm sorry, boss man. That's all right, dude. Oh, him saying that was getting, yeah, I hear you. But yeah, so let's give you a little bit of life update. Still recovering from the COVID. You can hear it every now and then when my breath hitches up. Also, when I try to actually think about speaking, it kind of fucks me up. But yeah, the breathing is still messed up. Hope you're okay, man. You'll get through this. I'm trying, man. I'm doing my best because I can't get much worse, if that makes sense. Yeah. But it's more of a rant. I'm not saying this to stop. Grayson, stop, dude. You got to put $4,000 into your truck. Stop donating to me, dude. You have a great night, though. Thank you. Appreciate it. But stop sending me money. What can we do to help? I'm not asking for help. I'm just letting you guys know why the videos haven't been as frequent, why the live streams haven't been as frequent. I'm not asking for help. I'm just telling you what's up. What's up, Hip Hop Slug? Yeah, I'm just sitting here just because I need to touch base every now and then to make sure that some videos get put out. I did the let's just say I wanted to help because you've helped me. I appreciate that, Erm. I'm not somebody that's looking to live off the charity of others. So I appreciate that, though. I don't beg for money. But Darius sent me their TM22, so I have to make the video on that. That should be going up here soon. And then I got to go to the range with their DY9 and do some videos there. Do I plan on going to Twitch tonight? No, I did a 4-hour live stream today at noon, gaming. I'm not going over there tonight because I just don't have the energy for it. And I look like Aesop Rock. I've been told that a bunch of times. I also look like Machito, whatever his name is. So my phone's dying, doing me dirty. I've been surfing, streaming today, and she has popped up in every one of them. Oh. Yeah, no, that's kind of funny. Least I can do. I appreciate that, Arm. Thank you. So, like I said, this was more of a ranting live. I don't care. I will not say that. Love, bro. Good looks. But yeah, it sucks because YouTube, Google specifically, has taken away my ability to really earn on this platform. So I jumped over to Twitch for a while, and that's growing. I got like 140 followers and 50 subs or some shit like that. Real subs, not ones that Grayson's paid for. The short story, can you tell us what happened? I missed most of it. So YouTube and Google specifically, with their anti-2A stance, their anti-gun stance, has created an environment where my channel is being completely hidden from most views. Like, you may find it if you're really into guns and you just watch gun channels, you may doom scroll past me. But what they're doing that borders on illegal. I'm not claiming it's illegal. I'm not trying to start that kind of a fight. Is that what they're doing right now? Is they're removing my videos, and for the reason, and I'm not appealing any of them, I'm just letting them store, right? But what it's saying is that I'm facilitating the sale of restricted goods, which basically means that they're accusing me of selling to you guys illegally through YouTube, using these videos, these 8-year-old videos that I'm filming at the range. They're claiming that I'm selling guns to you. So they're using that as their basis to remove the videos, but they're not giving me warnings. They're not giving me strikes, because if they did, I could sue them for defamation, because it's a complete fabrication. They're lying. They're saying something false against me, and it is hurting my ability to earn. But because there's no third party involved, aka you guys, if you click on a video and it says this video has been removed due to guideline violations, firearm policy, whatever, then I would have a course of action against YouTube where I could sue them. But because of what they're doing, this is the same thing that, and I don't like having to call it out this way, but it's the exact same thing that fucking some other people have done in the past. So you cannot sue somebody for defamation unless it is publicly knowledgeable. If it's not in the public eye, it's not defamation. So until they actually issue me strikes and warnings, and they need to do that, if they give me 2 warnings, a strike and try to kill my channel, I would have the basis for a very expensive defamation lawsuit against them. But what they've done in the twisted ass backwards way they're doing it is they are now shadow banning me. They're hiding all my videos. My shorts are still going up because I have a shorts partner, but I do not have a long form partner. So they're basically doing everything within their little sphere of lawyering to remove my content. You're not selling through the videos. That's stupid. YouTube returned to fuck with you 8 years later. So it's not 8 years later. They've always been anti 2A, but they're under a lot more pressure these days because of the number of mass shootings that have occurred. Also, mass shootings is a false nomenclature because they literally changed the definition to make it a mass shooting. A mass shooting used to be a much, pardon me for putting it this way, required a higher body count. Nowadays, it requires 4 people involved, and they don't have to die. They just need to be injured. So if 4 people are involved in a shooting, and that includes police if they get hit in the crossfire, or if they get hit while trying to subdue a criminal. So it could be 3 cops get hit plus the shooter. Technically, that's a mass shooting. Since they changed the definition of a mass shooting, it's made things seem worse in the world. It's kind of like how when I was a kid, a 4.0 was the best GPA you can get. Now it's like a 5.8 or some shit. They basically just keep raising the bar so that they can keep reducing the value. Does that make sense? Freaking lawyers and liberal corporations. So I'm not going to speak to what their corporation is or what they're doing, because Google is first and foremost a for-profit company that is using their platform, YouTube, that they paid a lot of money for, to generate massive income for themselves. That being said, the fact that they would sink themselves to this level, and I'm sure they do it to much bigger creators than me. I got 190,000 subs, and they're doing this to me. I know they're fucking with smaller subs. Guys like Desert Armory, Ammo Alchemist, Chanson, they've all had multiple videos removed by YouTube. But the fact that they're playing this game, that they're creating a well-known secret, a well-known secret, in that everybody understands what they're doing, but until they slip up and do something. Now, they've issued me 1 warning, and I should have sued them immediately, but I have to wait until I get more attacks against my reputation. But yes, they've dropped me from millions of views a month to about 200,000 views. They've dropped my revenue from blah, blah, blah to like $400. So let me put this out there too. Number one, if I'm doing something wrong, I 100% expect to get my dick slapped. You know what I mean? But if I'm not in the wrong, they can't sit here and go after me in that way. So, there are channels on this platform that should be gone that aren't, but they're still here because they make millions of dollars for YouTube. The instant they strike me and it becomes publicly visible to you guys, yes, it falls under defamation. And YouTube is run all from AI. It's not just AI, it's also the people that are controlling the AI they're not tasked with being helpful. Stone, what's up, dude? How you doing, brother? Man, you're tired, aren't you, buddy? So if you don't follow us over on the Dog and the Dude, Rocky has had a bad week. Hello, McManus. So he got bit on the nose. Is that Stone? Yes, it is. Come here, buddy. Hey, you awake? There's a great sleeping German Shepherd over there. I'm gonna poke him with a stick. Come here for a second. Come here. Come here. Up. Come here. Oh, really? That's as far as you're willing to go? Okay, hold on a second. So here's Rocky. It's hard to see, but his nose is really scraped up. Hold on, I'll just take you off the stand. Hold on. Don't look at my dick. It's the only one I got left. But yeah, so as you can see, he got a little bite ski that's finally starting to stitch itself together. He got kicked by the squirrel. He's got a booger in his eye. And then, you can't see it because it's on the other side of him. His nail is broken pretty bad. My wife, Rocky's my service dog, so he's better than a wife because he actually does what I tell him to. How's he liking the weather? Hey, what's up, dude? He likes the snow. He hates the ice. The ice is causing him a lot of problems because he's sliding around. Where's my freaking high point? Nice. I remember something was growing on him, if I'm correct. Yes, they wound up being cytomas. Sorry, I had to remember the word. And they did resolve. So when a canine gets cytomas like that, they are kind of like chickenpox. Yes, we did biopsy one, and it came back benign, so he's fine. But he's healed from that, so no more sores in the mouth. I'm wanting to build an AR-15 pistol with a brace and super safety. What size barrel would you recommend? I want it to be fairly small, 7.5 inch. Maybe any advice? If you're going to run an AR pistol and have it be that short, you should run a 300 Blackout. 7.5, you would need to run hyper velocity or max velocity, VMAX ammo from like Federal if you want to maintain good velocity in the round. Obviously, anything coming out of a barrel going 2,000 feet per second is going to be devastating. But if you want to retain longer distance, accuracy, and power, you need to run VMAX stuff if you're running a 7.5. Also, if you're going to run something that short, you might as well run with a heavier round that can do the job. So, yeah, I'd say 7.5 is fine. I've got a 5-inch, or I had a 5-inch before I sold it. I had a 5-inch 5.56. Is 10.5 that much better? Yes, it literally is that much better. Now, it's still a reduction in velocity, but think about that. You just added almost 50% more barrel to it, so you can get 50% more dwell time as the round exits the gun. It's mine, I paid you for it, lol. Ha, yeah. So those two fools are having fun. Can a 10.5 fit in a hiking bag? No. 7.5 will barely fit unless you put a folder, side folder on the brace. Um, so yeah, no, a 10.5 will not fit. A 7.5 probably won't fit unless you have a side folding stock. Yeah, so I have a medical condition, my friend. So my eyes are very, very, very tight right now, due to my level of tiredness. So yeah, that's fine. No, 5 inch 300 blackout. I would not recommend going 5 inch on a 300 blackout. If you're going to go 300 blackout, it was designed for an 8 inch barrel. It was also designed to run suppressed. If you're talking about effective range, it's a 30 cal. So you need to probably be thinking of it as an intermediate gun. If you're carrying an AR pistol in any caliber, it's serving as an intermediate gun. You're not looking to hit 400 or 500 yards with it. It can do it, but you're not going to be doing that. A AR pistol, CQB style, whatever you want to put, however you want to put it, is not designed to be running out at massive distance. It's a 150-yard gun max usually. I looked it up. My suppressor will work on the 30-30 subsonic rounds. Yeah, I imagined yours would. I mean, yours is a 45 can, so yeah. So, hey Joe, long time. Hope things are getting better for you. No, actually, they're getting much worse. Thank you for asking. Um, yeah. Yep. I'm gonna stare at you guys. Look, the eyes are big. So there's no guns in the background, so YouTube is allowing it to be found. That's fucking hilarious. Also, nearly 200,000 subs, and I got 30 people in here. Fucking amazing. Oh, staring back at you. Which opinion on the Diamondback AR? So Diamondback actually makes several trim levels or quality levels of AR. If you want to do some tinkering in the future, buying a base model one is perfectly fine. Uh, I actually don't recommend buying one of their $1,000 guns because the minute you hit $1,000, you might as well buy like a used FN 15 or a IWI Zion or a Sig Tread. Any one of those would be a better buy at about $1,000, but at $500, they're fine. Thoughts on a jawbone for bike backpacking or hiking? I haven't looked at the jawbone, so I've been out of the game since I've been having to deal with a lot of shit. So my familiarity with the jawbone is limited. No, I've never heard of those brands, Jeremiah. Local brands tend to not get the same kind of publicity as the major brands, and honestly, I don't even look at publications from like or things that are from like fucking Staccato and fucking Glock. I don't even pay attention to those. I'm not giving you the Yeet for $50. He just wants it because it's laser engraved. Funny thing is, he works at a store, man. He knows he can get it for 165 bucks. He just doesn't want to. I'm gonna play with my doggy's foot. Doink. Okay, I'm not. He's sleeping. Let's watch this happen. I don't work there, lol, but I can do that probably. I don't know. He really wanted the Yeet cannon when I did the massive trade with Stone. Gerber. I occasionally volunteer according to the IRS. I actually like this little shitty knife. It's very slick and not good for anything because it has no texturing, but it's handy for opening mail. You like Trump or Democrat? I don't like any politicians, man. Political parties divide America. And all current sitting politicians of note are placed there by money, which should be held at the same level as treason because they basically sold themselves like advertising on a fucking NASCAR. Half the time, Trump doesn't know what the fuck he wants to do, except he sees zeros at the end of a check towards him. That's why he protected TikTok, by the way. He protected the Chinese government and the Chinese people because he even said it. He said it himself. The Chinese people have been very good to him, and not as president, as a businessman. Can you guys do me a favor and stop trying to sell each other guns on the live stream, dudes? Can you text each other, please? Right now, you're literally discussing selling a gun on the live stream. Please stop. Yeah, thank you. Please. Thank you. Appreciate it. It went from being a joke to you guys are actually negotiating. Please do that on text. Many thank yous. Oh, you're forgiven, dude. You guys were just getting caught up in the fun of it. Yeah. Fuck. When I lift my arms up, it changes the shape of my diaphragm, so I can't control it. How are you? Still alive, basically. Wingardium Leviosa. And now my dog is floating. I'm sorry. Here you go. He's looking at me like an emo kid, dude. Look at him. He's got one eye covered while he's staring at me. He looks like he's an emo kid. I'm just a skater dog. I dropped a big fat hog. I can't sing right now. Yeah, we don't talk about politics much here, man. If I rant for a second, that's me. I don't really endorse talking politics and shit, dude. It's not worth it. Do all AR-15 upper action plans test headspacing? The guy who owns Khan says that's what sets him apart and makes him his more reliable. No, mass-produced guns, they are all they're test fired, but they're not. They don't check headspacing on $500 ARs. So, yeah, no. Checking headspacing is fine. That doesn't inherently make them more reliable because, you know, you could use differing types of ammos. Checking headspacing on a gun applies more towards A, vintage guns, and 2, competition style because you want to have a consistent, perfect headspacing. But for a mass-produced junk gun like an AR, not saying junk, but you know what I mean. A mass-produced gun like an AR, it's not as important. And honestly, too tight, it will make it stop running reliably. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with checking your head spacing on each individual gun, but basically what it is when you have single gun manufacturing, they're not using all super mass-produced parts, then it makes sense. I'm thinking about getting a 223 now since my 45 can will work on the... Oh, gotcha. I would recommend that you just stay with the, get a 36M hybrid. That way you can modify it and put it on anything you want. Sorry, I normally have a bigger screen for my chat. I don't have the big screen up right now. Staying on here until 10, or are you getting off a bit earlier? I'm not 100% sure. What are we at right now? 8:30-ish? I don't know how to read. Also, whoa. Okay, I was just making sure my my stuff was tight. Hold on 1 second. Yay, an order got delivered. Yeah, I can probably stay on here until about 10-ish. All depends on the engagement we get tonight, man. Since there's no guns behind me, Google isn't hiding it, so. His uppers are 179 to 300, depending on what you want. I think it's completely reasonable considering Bear Creek has been horrible for to be for the $200 uppers. Bought 3 and 3 don't work. No, I have a medical condition, Maxwell, but I'd feel better if I was, but opioids and shit don't work on me, so I can't get stoned. I'm very tired. $300 is not bad for an upper. I'll give you that. Yes, Beach. YouTube has been sending me all the new creator emails. So every one of my shorts, when they get 100 views or 20 likes, or any of my videos get to 1,000 views, they're sending me all those. Congratulations, you got all this shit. Hey, thank you, brother. How are you homeless? Just buy a home. Just buy a house. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come closer. He's eating me out of house and home. I'm waiting to see when he stops letting me do this. Oh, he's a good boy. This is Rocky. Rocky's a good boy. Sitting on the couch is more helpful for that anyways. Yeah, well, McManus has the funds to buy cans for every fucking caliber he has. So if you have the money to dedicate to it, go for it. But a 36M will suppress a 223 just fine. And it gives you the ability to lengthen it to make your gun quieter, shorter for maneuverability. I'd sell my home for my dog. I would kill you for my dog. Trust me, when I saw that lady's dogs bit my dog, I wanted to go Jonathan Wick on them. I was looking at the Silenceco Omega 300. That'll work. Green tips, baby. Chris, you're still alive. Yeah, so it's starting to heal pretty good. Come here, a little bit closer. Actually, let's take off your name tag since it's got my phone number on it. There, come here. There you go, buddy. But yeah, so since he, I'm gonna scroll down on this. Yeah, so hold on a second. Let me see your nose. I'm just showing the world. So yeah, it was wide open and bleeding, so I'm happy that it's already scabbed over. For now. What do you mean for now? You got to be here forever, son. Come on, look at this pretty face. But yeah, no, I will do whatever I have to protect this boy. He said they needed to take a big chunk out of it. Huh? My dog got hurt on the nose and it never healed. Yeah. What about Mouse? Mouse is in here almost every live, man. He's moving right now. He just got his Arizona house and he's moving in. He was on my Twitch live earlier. I just realized I could just pull this thing closer to me. It's a fucking laptop. Delete, I'm stupid. It's a touch screen as well. Yeah, but Mouse joins me on my Twitch live streams more often than not because I do those during the day. But yeah, this little goober, man, has cost me thousands and thousands of dollars. Did I stop getting updates? What the fuck just happened? Hold on. How's the ice doing by you? It's fine, I guess. It's no, the ice has started melting. It was much warmer today in the 20s, so shit started melting actually because of the salt. What kind of dog collar does your dog wear? He wears a top paw from PetSmart. He actually has a new one, but I gotta get it fit for him. What's wrong, buddy? You look tired. You know what makes doggies feel better? An uppercut. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. You want a treat? Somebody want me to give him a treat? My street's still covered in ice. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Come on. You got to come all the way on screen. Come on. Come on. Take it. You're such a baby. Here. That's a good dog. He is. Except for when he doesn't want to be. I don't think I do, dude. I asked him and he told me no and he hadn't heard from you. Oh. Uh-oh. Last one. He also can eat off of a fork. Shake. Shake. That's my boy. Now, do my taxes. Good boy. He did them like I do. Because I carried a $10,000 loss into 2025, I might not even have to file my damn taxes. Let me go for a bit, be back. All right, dude. Phone got totaled, and I had to basically start from scratch because company owns the phone. Out. What kind of dog food do I need to buy my dog? I don't know. I got a dog that was 1.5 years old, and my dog is a picky-ass bitch eater. He only eats wet food for breakfast, and he eats his dry food throughout the day. He eats Eukanuba stew. You're okay, buddy. I'm not making fun of you. He eats Eukanuba, and he does eat some dry food. If you go to any pet store, though, they can usually help you. There's a lot of good people at the pet stores that can help you figure out what you need for your animals. Rip, had to get a new phone back in May because of the shitty X. How'd you like the 2K11? It was kind of disappointing because I couldn't shoot it. So, you know, it's like I got to finger the outside of a cute girl. You know, I didn't even take it apart because I didn't want to scratch it. So it was a little disappointing in that I couldn't shoot it. It's really cool looking and really caught my eye. Cody, how are you, man? Pretty bad, dude. That's why there haven't been live streams. Can you bring me my Excedrin, Rocky? Excedrin. Give me my aspirin. Okay, come here. Just relax. I really want it because it's 45 and goes with my 9mm one. Which one? The one that I had, the Galaxy? It's still for sale. Down at Liberty Arms. Just check them out. Although he put a markup on it. He wants 25 for it. Look at this face. When he had the big scratch right here, he looked like the game. Yeah, but it's so expensive. I mean, compared to other 2011s, it's not. Wow. Okay. Who's my good boy, huh? You my good boy? Yes, you are. I have a plate of hot dogs next to me, and he wants one of those. Beautiful doggo. Thank you. He's a good boy. He's got some battle scars, though, unfortunately. Tell everybody hi. Come on, look. He's got him the big feet. Oh, man. That nail cracked pretty good, buddy. Don't worry, I'm not pushing on it. I'm just checking it. Careful, okay? I got a dip, boys. Joe, if you need anything, you know where to find me. Stone, go fuck yourself. Well, thanks for coming in and hanging out, McManus. Appreciate it. Rocky loves you. Stone bought us dinner, I'm just saying. What are you going to do? Single best thing I ever did right here. If you've been thinking about getting an animal, an adoption, or anything, just fucking do it, man. You ever wanted to get an animal, I highly recommend it. Also, make sure you get one that likes you. That's key to it, because if your dog hates your ass, there's no getting back around that. Come here. I want a hug. Oh, he's starting to choose. That's okay. Oh, God. Okay, I'm sorry. There you go. He likes that chew toy. It's actually made out of bamboo. Y'all are lovely. Want to watch me eat a hot dog the wrong way? I got home late from my parents' house, so. Well, here late. Home is a misnomer. This is a room made out of 2x4s and duct tape. Good boy. Everyone hit the like button. Yes, thank you. Everybody should do that, except for the only people that are talking are my fucking mods. Come on, dude. I see a bunch of you people in here. Come on. Let's answer some questions. I'm gonna eat these chips. Eating chips on live is very annoying. You want one? Nope, he said fuck that. What do I think of the CZ Bren 2? It's been a long time since I owned one. I like the Bren 2 because of its updated controls. The non-reciprocating charging handle is really nice. The gun itself is interesting. It's kind of like more of like an AR-180 versus a AR-15 kind of competitor. Very nice gun though. Do you still have the free Glock? Yes, I still have the free Glock. Don't lick your toe, buddy. Please don't lick your toe, buddy. Please don't lick your toe, buddy. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might trade it in on something. Currently, around me right now, all I have are a few guns. Because no money. Hey, what's up there? Stop it, step bro. Glock Nation. No. The only reason why I take Glocks now is if I get them for virtually nothing, and that's what I did. So when I still had my store, a guy had one shipped into me from guns.com, and he tried committing a straw purchase by claiming that his father was in the hospital, so he's going to send a friend down to pick up the gun, which is illegal. So I told him, no, it needs to be the name on the order slip, has to be the one that comes and picks it up. And then the gun sat in my possession for 63 days. I reached out to guns.com, and they're like, oh, just send the gun back. And I'm like, no. Like, this thing has 50 days of storage fees on it, plus this is Virginia. In the state of Virginia, I have the right to retain ownership of this firearm since it's been abandoned. So yeah, they gave up, and I put it in my name immediately. If you decide to get rid of it, let me know. I can't talk shit because I don't own one. We'll see, dude. I'm overselling my guns, man. Honestly, that's probably why it took me so long to ship the DWX out to you. I'm just tired of selling my guns. I sold all of my 2024 guns. Most of my 2025 guns. So all I have now are the review guns, which I can't sell because they were given to me by the companies, and my older guns that I just won't sell. And people look at me, they're like, oh, well, you said you're homeless. Why don't you just sell your guns? That's not how life works, man. I can get by with what I have, which is why you don't see me saying, please help me, give me money, all that bullshit. I'm literally just making sure that you guys know where I am in terms of life and what I have going on. But yeah, that's not how you conduct your life. The minute you sell all your assets, you no longer have your assets. So, like I said, I don't want to sell any of my guns anymore. You know, I'm waiting for companies to pay me what they owe me so that I can pick up the guns that I have on hold right now. My Wilson Combat, I still owe $1,200 on that. My fucking Beretta 90-2, I still owe 400 and something bucks on that. So it's just right now I can't fathom selling my guns anymore. You know, at this point, I'm kind of at that point in my thinking process. If I'm going to sell the guns, why should I even buy them in the first place? Because I always sell them for less than I pay for them. The only time I've ever made money on the guns, and you know that, Stone, is when I sold you the Black Rain Tactical. You know, like on the DWX for the deal I gave you, I lost $500 or $400 total. Yeah. I don't mind losing money. I don't care. But I don't want to sell my guns anymore. You all right, dude? Oh, no. All right, you're done. You just decided to bleed on this. Dude, stop for now. Be careful. You got a little bit of blood there. Be careful. Don't chew so hard. There you go. Joey, I didn't see your message, dude. I just saw this one. Stone helped me out 3 times. I asked a question. He's avoiding them. Do I not know something? No, Joey, your questions must have been held, dude. Is that what we see here? No, that's Trump USA. Cool. I love guns. Joey, ask again, man. Rephrase it or break it up into 2 parts. You know I would not ignore you, dude. Yeah, your questions got held somewhere in the filtered, brother. Only one I saw was when you said hi, and then this one. I don't ignore you, Chris. Hello, Travis. What is going on, sir? There you go, buddy. Be careful, man. Yes. Can't afford to have a place to live and afford my shop and all that other stuff, so I'm literally living in the shop right now. I built a room in a day, so it sucks. And if things get much worse, then I'll be living out of a car. Oh, look at all the old friends chatting and talking with each other again. Yeah. I mean, I'm even using a tarp for a ceiling because I can't build a permanent structure. Hello, buddy. I know. I'm nervous. My blood pressure's all over the place. They must be blocking me. It's not going through. Yeah, no, I'm seeing these ones, but I'm not seeing the original question, man. Their algorithm must be blocking it more words and shit now because the only ones I have blocked are racial slurs. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. This is a friend, man. I can just find some loose-moraled woman to put her head in my crotch whenever I'm not feeling good. Hey Joe, I just joined your live. That Canik in the thumbnail, is that an old version? I haven't seen it before. Yes, Air Max. That is called the Canik 55. It's a direct exact copy of a Walther P99 with the decocker. It's from 2013, 2014. I actually traded it to my buddies down at Liberty Arms a long time ago, and I just took it back the other day because they needed ammo. I sold them a bunch of my ammo I had laying around. Don't worry, I'm not messing with it. I'm just looking at it, dude. But yeah, look at this guy right here. Look at these funny guys. Oh, hey, okay, I got you. All right. This is my pampered little baby. He loves it when I pet him. Yeah, I got you, buddy. It's okay, buddy. I'm just making fun of the situation, not you. How's the trigger on the Canik 55? As good as the more recent ones? No, it's a little bit stiffer, but it is still way better than any other striker fired gun, outside of obviously the Walther itself. Really solid gun. They don't like have intrinsic value, but I guess if you were to compare it to some, I guess it would be compared to like a base model SFT nowadays. They run about the same price. Look at how they massacred my boy. I sure hope someday he trusts me. See if I can get him to do the thing with his paws. Funny thing I do with him. No, he's comfortable. You look better. Not 100%, but I'm a little better than I was. Okay. What about the dog, though? Hey, what is going on, Snucka? How you doing today, brother? Does his paw look swollen? Most dogs don't let you do that. But he usually gets me back by farting on me. What's the HK 450? Good, still recovering from my back, doing okay. Hope you're also doing good, man. No, not really. Struggling to get by. Making sure my dog is taken care of. That's all there is to it these days. I could sit here for hours just petting this boy. The only good thing I have anymore. My leg is still all fucked up, so I'm recovering from that. Okay. Oh, HK45C. I'm sorry. I saw 450. My eyes are all fucked up because it's late at night. The 45C is fine. I've shot the 45 compact. Sold one to a buddy of mine. It's got reverse threads. So keep that in mind if you're going to put a suppressor on it. He normally doesn't sit on me like this during a live stream. My anxiety's been out of control since I lost my dog about 4 months ago. Yeah, I can understand that, Snucka. My blood pressure is way better when I have the boy with me. Um, so the one day he ran away freaked me the fuck out. He didn't run away either. He just ran to the park. That's how most old businesses got started, on a shoestring budget, sleeping on a cot in the back of a shed. Lean to mean, the fight is worth it. No, I'm not giving up, dude. I'm reaching out to people, trying to get sponsors and shit. You know, I've got a 3,000 square foot garage that is useless right now because I can't afford anything to work on. So basically, all my Social Security is going to paying rent. And then donations from you guys goes to pay for my car and my dog and food and shit. So basically, I've been existing on literally zero money for the last 2 months, ever since I had to find this place. Yeah, December was a terrible month. Wound up burning through like almost $8,000. Um, Getting the new place, $3,000 on him for medical expenses. We did a GoFundMe for a little while, but that stalled out. What are my thoughts on a Kimber Target? If you're talking about the 2K11s, they're amazing guns. I need to spend a lot of time with one, though, to really give you a full opinion, but they're really solid. I've been trying to get Kimber to send me guns for a long time, but I'm not. I don't suck assholes when it comes to manufacturers, so. Can somebody do me a favor, get rid of this asshole? No? Okay. Thank you. Much fun as I have with assholes coming in and being dicks. Which is funny because it's both ends of the spectrum. You're an asshole or you're a dick. Which are you, buddy? I'm just sitting here petting my dog. And since I have an animal here, it's not a euphemism for masturbating like usual. I think he's actually asleep. Easiest way to tell is to spit in their air. Oh, no. His eyes open. You're fine, buddy. You keep passing out. That's your fault. There you go, buddy. I got you. His head is huge on camera. That's what she said. Lol, 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 lol. All right, buddy. You just sleep. There you go. I got you. It's amazing how a dog can get comfortable in almost any position. I was worried about keeping my charger. I was thinking it was too loud, and my neighbor's got a loud ass truck. Any of you guys doing any acquisitions this year? Any guns you guys are looking forward to? I'm kind of looking forward to the PSA 2011. He's my heterosexual canine life partner. You want to Sandhawk? All right. Are Osite and Daria still on as sponsors? They have not officially come on as sponsors. So Olite has agreed to send me all their new stuff coming out, but they aren't paying for anything, so they're not paying for ads or anything. Daria is signing an advertisement agreement with me, but they have not completed it yet. But they have always been super solid with me. They've always been supportive, come into the live streams, had some fun with me. So to that end, thank you very much, Daria. And their guns are actually pretty freaking awesome. So as soon as they come on as ad sponsors, then I will be running some ads for Daria on a couple of videos. The new Rideout Arsenal Dragon is pretty cool. Yeah, it's cool looking, but it's very expensive. You're buying a McLaren P1 for real, man. I'm actually signing the paperwork now. Okay. One thing we don't really tolerate here on this channel, though, is somebody that lies for clout. So if we can prove that you're lying, you're gone. Just ask Chris. Not the Chris that was here tonight. Hey, dude, where you been? Streaming on Twitch, but I've also took the last 8 days off just because I haven't been feeling good because of COVID. I couldn't breathe. I'm not lying. Yes, you are. Thanks. Cool. I ordered the DY9Z thanks to your review. I don't know. I keep seeing the Z. Cool dog, man. What dog? But yeah, it's. Hopefully it shoots as good as it feels. Hope Dario realizes that. Oh yeah, no, I told him. Hope you get well soon. Me too. No, sorry, man. It's the internet. I don't believe anybody about anything unless somebody else is backing you up, dude. That's why most of the people that are my mods are people I've actually met because they know me, they know my stories, and my dad watches the live, so he knows when I'm bullshitting. Yeah. I don't believe anybody about anything on the internet, man. Hey, man, you might be telling the truth. 100%, dude. Put it up on your channel. I'll come check it out later. I will say I'm sorry when I'm wrong, but it's surprising how much I'm not. He met a few of my personalities. Yes. I met your whole family, dude. I'm surprised you're not psycho. Wearing a straight jacket, bouncing off of the rubber room. You're putting 5,000 down, then you're not buying a McLaren F1 or a P1. What are you paying for a P1, brother? If you're rich enough to only put that much down, you're not buying a P1. You would have paid for it in cash. Gotta go catch you on the next one. $3,000 won't cover the dealership costs on a McLaren P1. My chat just disconnected. Please hold on as we try to reconnect you. Makes you think I should order for the DY9s. The fact that you're asking me how much you should put down on a $2 million car means you're not signing the paperwork right now. So here's what I'm going to do for you, buddy. I'm going to stop you before you make yourself look totally fucking stupid. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to promote you to viewer. A $2 million car will usually have a minimum of $150,000 to $200,000. Think of it this way. It's for every $10,000 you're buying, you're paying $220. So that guy's either paying $100,000 a month or he's putting $500,000 down. So yeah, I am not going to deal with stupid shit. So if you want to come in and do this shit, I sold cars for 20 years. You don't buy a fucking McLaren P1. Number one, you're not paying $2 million because that's not the going rate for a P1. Number two, you're not putting $3,000 down on a fucking P1. Number three, if you were buying a P1 right now and doing the paperwork, you wouldn't be asking somebody on the internet how much you should put down on it. Number four, if you're buying a multi-million-dollar car, you're just using a bank check, which means you've already negotiated it with your bank. You are not using House of McLaren fucking financing. So for at least three of those reasons, you can go away. And you might be telling the truth. You might be the richest guy in the world, but you're full of shit. So, bye. Even Rocky knew you were full of shit, dude. He was trying to get off camera while you were talking. He's paddling. He's paddling. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Look at these muscles he's got, dude. Look at that fucking trap right there. His motherfucker's all muscle. Just muscle. Look at the veins in his hands. Just look at the size of his claws. You think he puts up with my shit well? I'm a doofus. Don't worry, I'm just moving it. It was underneath your leg, dude. Stop. He spins around and puts his ass in my face when he's sleeping and he farts, so, you know, me a little messing with him is fine. He's getting more white in his fur, too, right here on his chest. What kind of dog? German Shepherd, American Staffordshire Terrier mix. People have said that he might have some Malinois in him based on his jumping and his speed. It could very well be, but his nose is too short and wide for that. He's got the German ears, you can see. As you can see. That's pure German Shepherd right there. He's not dead, I swear. See, he's alive. I have a German Shepherd, Stormy Girl, who's 8 years old and 105 pounds. Good God. Yeah, he does have. He's got the German ears. They stand tall and point that way. Yavold. 105 pounds. Rocky is 73 pounds, so he floats between 72 and 75 pounds, and that's as big as he's going to get. But he's all freaking muscle. Like I said, just look at that. Hey, what's going on, John? My God, 105 pounds. I kind of wanted a dog that heavy, but I'm glad I don't have one that's that heavy because this little motherfather is so picky with the food he eats. I have to give him Eukanuba stew for his primary food, and then he eats Purina Benefil for his dry food. That's it. He refuses, but he will lick his own asshole because dog. He loves cheese, specifically Colby Jack. He loves Colby Jack. He likes chicken, hot dogs, beef, pulled pork. She's still hyper and constantly working. That's good for a 5-year-old dog. I'm happy to hear that. That's awesome. Rocky is actually my service animal, so he's working pretty much all the time. He's technically working right now and feeling my heartbeat and my blood pressure. They take huge dumps. Thankfully, his are average. Also, my dog has a lot of quirks because of the way I think he was abused by his previous owner. I got him at nearly 14 months old, so over a year old. I think he was kept in a kennel outside. He only poops at the park. He refuses to poop anywhere else unless it's a desperate situation. So he will only poop at the dog park. He spins in a left-handed circle when he poops. He spins in a right-handed circle when he's happy. Didn't know what a toy was. Didn't know what treats were. Didn't know what sleeping on a bed was. So after I got him... man, he's spoiled rotten. I didn't anticipate that he was actually going to be a service dog, but as you can see, he's got the right temperament for it. He's just super chill and relaxed, and he likes being around me. So he can sense when I'm about to pass out, and he yanks me down to the ground. Rusty. What's going on, man? Dogs are awesome. They are our future. Let me get a drink. Pee. It's actually sugar-free powdered water. Drink it in water. Spend $1 to make 3 gallons of it. When money is tight. Oh, that was fucky. Is there a lot of yellow snow at the dog park? Yes. Snow at the dog parks make you realize how gross a dog park actually is. I used to breed Rottweilers. My son breeds African Borbals. Nice. You good? Nope. Still getting over COVID. I hope you feel like a sap. I was actually thinking of you and then seeing you alive. Nice, Joshua. Puppy's trying to heal you. No, he's just concerned because he doesn't like that sound. Come here, buddy. Thank you. Drill dog. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. The park is about as nasty as it can be. Look at him sitting here. Perk up your ears. Haha, you blinked first. My boy. I don't know if you can drink Diet Coke, but swear it helps. Sore throat. Nope. It's not a sore throat problem, 223. It's a diaphragm issue. I can't breathe. So I can't control my diaphragm when I'm trying to speak. So depending on when I try to speak, the words come out and hug. 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 Thank you, buddy. Hug. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. I get noticed at dog parks, they always say their dog is friendly and the dog's nature of things can happen. Yep. I pray you get better, God bless. So Rocky actually got bit on the face. See it right there? Pretty good. It was bleeding pretty heavily for a little while, and now it's slowly closing up because he was defending one of the other dogs. So Rocky is the park kind of park patrol dog. So he makes sure all the other dogs are behaving. Godspeed, brother. Feel better. Thank you. His lungs are tired and messed up. I pray for recovery. Yep. So I've had COVID 3 times, and I get bronchitis just about every year otherwise. So it sucks. And then I have a floating sternum, which means that there's basically just cartilage holding the bones to the sternum. If they ever have to crack my chest, they literally just have to cut the cartilage, and then they can separate my rib cage. It sucks. A dog bit my pant leg at the dog park. Was it the one that had your penis in it? Because if it was the other leg, then you're fine. It's okay, buddy. I'm all right. Come here. Come here. Come here. Shake. Shake. Oh. Thank you, buddy. You want a piece of bread? Here, you can have a piece of bread. You want some bread? I don't think you've ever had one of these yet. Here, try that. See how gentle my boy is? I wish I lived close to you. I could use a good friend. Oh, he's friends with everybody, man. There's so many people that love my puppy. The best part with Rocky is he's so gentle. It was while I was unlocking the lady's car. I was going to say, do you even have a dog? Red? I'm carb loading my dog so his poops are stiffer. So my local store, Martin's, always the one next to me does every day. They do discount stuff. $1.68 for fucking steak rolls, dude. I hate India. You've got kids, they're worse. Well, I have a 3-year-old. He takes kids to dog park to play with everyone else's. People have it better than they think. Oh, I will say with 1,000% certainty, sir, that as an American citizen, I have it so much better than 90% of the world, and I would never give up my U.S. citizenship for anything. But I also understand that people have it terrible. My dog's a small poodle mix, but he keeps me going on lonesome times. Dude, it doesn't matter how small or how big the dog is. If you have a dog, an animal, a gerbil, chinchilla, ferrets, monkeys, doesn't matter what you own. They can help you pass the time. Who's a good boy? You ate almost an entire roll. Agreed. I just mean like you have it tough and I'm crippled from energy and I respect the resolve. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, and then you got the people that didn't get their latte at 114 degrees Celsius, so then they bitch and moan and complain and scream to the high heavens. Those people piss me off. I don't know, my Lexus only had navigation subscription and not standard navigation. I'm so angry. You want to eat some tape? No? Okay. That's the level of intelligence of a dog. That's all you need. He knows what is and isn't food. Okay, let me give me your chin. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. Half the problems are using Celsius. Yeah. Snafu, what's up, dude? Long time no talk. What happened? In regards to what? Life sucks right now, so there's a multitude of suckitudes going on. Blew through all my savings in December because Rocky needed surgery, and then I had to find a new place. Can't afford to do anything in the new place, so it's basically sitting here idle until I can figure shit out. Because I took a $41,000 loss with my business last year, I won't be getting any money back from taxes, so that's fun. You got a water bowl, dude. Can you catch it? It's barely half a gallon. Might weigh 4 pounds. Hey, man, don't put things on me. You definitely get what I'm saying. Yeah, thanks, brother. It's half the problem. They're using Celsius. I use Celsius because I do computer work, and temperatures are measured in Celsius for a computer. So, uh-oh. I heard his stomach burp. Hey, thank you for the 67 joules. Appreciate that one. Stepped away. I'm not sure if you answered about your recommendation for the DY9Z mags. I don't have a 43X or 48, and it only came with one. So you can get ACT mags, which is what I got. Don't move. I'm just grabbing something off the other couch. Ugh. So these are the ones it comes with, and Daria actually sells them, so they're not that expensive. Oh, thank you, Justin. So, although that is something I didn't notice because I hadn't taken this out of the bag yet, this must be the new version of the mag because it doesn't have that block plate on the front that the one from the review did. So I'm gonna definitely have to pull that out of the box again. The gun's sitting up there. I can't get it right now, but yeah. So that is the ACT mag. It looks a lot more like the Shield Arms mag, in my opinion. Yeah, I think these are like $20 or something like that. So definitely worth looking into. They look similar, but the cuts are different. You see how big these cuts are? And honestly, magazine geometry, like visually, they're all using the same way to go from double stack to single stack now. So they all look the same. If you look at a Browning high power mag to this, they look very similar. Yeah, ACTs are not expensive. Don't quote me on that. Let me double check real quick. Yes, but this is not the one I'm looking at. $29.99. Sorry. $28.99. Although they also have some that are only $24.99. Hold on a second. Yeah, so they have this version of the mag for $24.99, so $25. That's not bad, and it works in a Glock 43X. You all right? Haven't seen the stream in a minute. You look like you've lost weight. I have lost some weight, but that's mainly because I've had COVID for the last 3 weeks. Also, I'm not sitting in an office chair. I'm sitting on a couch. When I sit in an office chair, I'm usually leaned back. But yeah, I can definitely see that I've lost a little bit of weight. I have not looked at myself in a mirror in days. Thanks. I was leaning towards the Darien ones because they were moderately priced and they offer 10% off. Yeah, I would go with that one, dude. What is up, Mouse? How you doing? I wish most mags were universal, at least for some size guns. I know it's not possible. That'd be nice. Yeah, so there's a lot of guns out there that share compatibility. A Taurus G3, Canik TP9 and Metaline, Walther P99, and SIG 226 are all interchangeable, as well as the TSOS the TSOS PX9. I'm not sure what they're doing to the children upstairs. I think they just beat them into the ground every day. How much more slim a Glock would be without the plastic coating on the mags? Yeah. How's the weather there? It's still chilly. It's in the 20s right now, which is actually pretty good. It had been dropping down into the 1 digits. If you're talking to Drunk Mouse, it's probably hot as fuck. Wife had a bad dream last night and had me sweep the house with my staccato pee. If you were still in LA, dude, you'd have been shot through your own walls. I forgot how much I like water. It's like 66 outside right now. It's 59 in here. So, yes, it's a little cold. My Dougie's sleepy. Look at this sleepy doggy. Look at this sleepy doggy. Look at this sleepy doggy. You have apartments above you? Yes. So it's a large ass building that he converted into apartments above me. Moved here, my checkmate mags actually turned into 17 rounders and a bunch of 18 round magazine from Wilson's appeared. Isn't that weird? They multiplied in the box. They realized they were coming to the land of freedom and went, oh, I got such a bad headache forming. Oh, I don't want to get up to get my Excedrin, but I gotta. Okay, all right, hang on 1 second. Nobody move. Everybody stay still. Don't move. No, you're unsteady. Also, I spilled something on my couch and now it's got brown spots all over it. You could get a traditional style, get like a Bakelite version if you want to stay like old school, or you can get an AR style, like a Magpul style. Rocky's looking at me. Your AK is all black. It's a 103 clone. Yeah, then I would probably look at like a Magpul. Get a Magpul black one. Yeah, so my buddies, oh. I'll be all right. So I have a floating sternum, so I can't cough the traditional way because it could slide my ribs underneath my sternum. So I have to force myself to not cough. You should see my old face. It's usually I don't have toes. I have to speak at the end of my breath in order to make myself not hurt. So all you have to go through, I'm at a loss for words, brother. It's all right, man. Dude, Arizona is very gun friendly, so he's in a world of difference, man. Schmegula, thank you for your concern, brother. I just am what I am, bro. Oh, I might have to end in a few minutes though because it's getting harder to breathe. Too much talking. Doesn't mean they can't be curled up somewhere. Actually, they can because they incinerated them. Because so they are curled up with Jeebus. Wherever Jeebus is, that's where my toes are. We have constitutional carry in Vermont. That's cool. Oh. My state went full Democrat, so I'll be digging a hole and living in it for the next 4 years. Am I losing the garage? No, but maintaining the garage without having the ability to buy things to sell, fix, or do anything with is causing me to basically be just not being able to do anything else. So I am stuck in limbo right now while I wait for things and try to make things happen. So, just in general, I am, to quote the kids, cooked. What do I need to buy an NFA item here? In Arizona, you need your driver's license, you need to fill out the form, and then you wait. It's it. I'm sure that gun stores, you are required to have your license in state for 30 days. At least that's the rule here in Virginia for in-state purchases. I rent your room real cheap. Come to Vermont. I need a roommate. No, I'm good, dude. They do anything with your old place yet? Oh yeah, man. That's gone. Yeah, just go to any local gun store and talk to them. They'll walk you through it, but it should be pretty easy. But yeah, change your license right away because like I'm gonna wait until you tell me you got it before I ship you the Tavor, just because otherwise it's gonna sit at a shop for a month and they might charge you storage. Do not eat those hot dogs. Worth a try was a joke, but I would. Don't worry, I like women. Lol. Oh, I'm not worried about your sexual preferences. I just don't like living with people. Honestly, I'm much more comfortable living in my shop. Sounds good. I'll keep it posted. You do that. I don't like roommates, just girlfriends. I don't like girlfriends that insist on staying. So apparently, I only like hookers. That's why I got my doggy. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come closer. There we go. Sitting on the couch allows me to show off the boy more. Show him your tricks. Shake. Wow. Shake. 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 Do you really think that was worth the treat? Did you get tracking number for the DWX? No, not yet. I'll have to call him in the morning, dude. I am so sorry that he's dragging his ass. His boy had a back. His employee had his back go out, so I wasn't able to find out yet on Saturday. I'm sorry, dude. It's coming to you. He's a fucking gun store and he's got the gun. He's definitely gonna ship it. I just don't know what the fuck's going on, dude. I'll talk to him. It's part of the reason why I got my own FFL. It has nothing. I'm not even as worried about sharing space with somebody. I just don't like people. That's why I like hanging out with you people on lives. Oh yeah, man. Get it started right away because, like I said, here in Virginia, I'm not sure about Arizona, but here in Virginia, the license has to be at least issued for 30 days. So you have an issuance date, has to be at least 30 days old. If he still has it, I'll trade it for the 2K11. He wants 2,500 for the 2K11. So, and he won't take yours. Hang on there, my friend. I know it's rough. Just remember things change for the better or worse. For the better or worse, you're still among the living. Yeah. I appreciate that, Smegula. I don't give up anymore. You know, I will fucking struggle to my very last, but it sucks that I've worked for 10 years to grow my channel and I'm finally trying to use it to earn a little bit and Google decides to fuck me. He doesn't need the mortgage statement. He just needs the purchase agreement, which he already has. No, because you're moving from another state, you cannot just change your license online because you have to go in and have your picture taken in the state, as well as probably do your eye test. Yeah, that's all you need then, Mouse. I know money is right tight right now, but wouldn't a mini split heating and cooling system be the most cost effective and more bang for your buck? Are you talking to me? I'm not in West Virginia. I'm in Virginia. Suffering sucks. It can make us tough, but you had to work. Yeah. So I'm having some spasms too. So we're having a good night. Dudes, I think I gotta cut this, man. I'm sorry. Just everything is starting to like fucking crash on me right now, and yeah. So we'll see. I'll try to do a few more lives this week. I've been doing more daytime lives on Twitch since I don't have anything I can do right now other than doing that. So I love you, man. Stay alive. Thank you. I'm trying. Life sucks, but we'll get through it. Good stream. Feel better. Hang in there. I will. You guys too. Good night. Thank you, Buckshot. When you take out the trash, do you raccoons fight you, or when you climb the mountain first? True or false? What? Rest up. Thank you, Rashad. What's up, man? It's been a long time. Feel better. I'm thinking of you. Thank you, Joshua. Good night, everybody. We're gonna have a good night. Here, you can say good night to my dog. See, even he's ready to go to bed, so he's gonna sleep. We'll talk to you later. Talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.